Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 3 Absolute Power in the mission Touristico, where basically I have to make money via tourism. So right now we're building farms and other stuff to actually make money. The beauty is not really increasing much. And it probably won't until I get some more people to work, so I can actually get something built. Is there actually anyone working still in a construction office? A few. Alright, the mine has been finished. Alright, diplomatic ministry. I need housing. My one soldier. Well, actually I have 3, but he is sick, so that could be a problem. "14 new immigrants. Good. Very good. That should solve some of my economy problems. Six more tourists. And we are exporting stuff, even if it isn't much. No church. Alright, let's get the USSR development aid.
This is Betty Boom with your daily ration of truth. Today's headline. Our double-dealing leader has boasted that Tropico improved its relations with the immoral United Slaves. I tell you people, no good will come out of the cooperation with this superpower. It is a common fact that the CIA is calling the shots in America, and if you ask me, they are to blame for the election of El Presidente.
Of course not. It was a hotel corporate buyout. Didn't you read the beginning of the video? Alright, come on. And the pub, please. Now, I do need to get some basic stuff going, but first, high school. That is an ugly road, but it will suffice. Right. And I wanted some coffee farms up here. No spending allowed. Big whiners. Alright, at least I'm getting some money. Alright. The pub needs to be finished and then some of the tenements. Poor healthcare, that's not good. I can't afford anything, so I'm not gonna bother. Besides, do I even have any educated people? Yeah, 2 college workers. So I can actually afford to build a clinic. Well, that'll be nice. But now I really need a church. Six more immigrants. I'm still not filled up. Alright, so I'll just turn this. Actually, I'll wait until I've received some foreign assistance. Healthcare demand. Export price of goat cheese has decreased.
On the island has forced people to rely on self-treatment and traditional medicine. The only citizens happy about this situation are the witch doctors.
Right, church. Yeah, let's build a fountain. That should increase the beauty a bit. A little bit.
Never fear, President is here.
Alright. So employment is not bad. Occupancy, well, that could be better. Now for the tourism industry itself, of course, we don't really need all that many educated workers. Aside from some rides, I believe.
Never fear, President is here.
Well, overall, we're not doing too badly.
Are you a rebel?
Still nothing building over here. 8 new immigrants. Tropico's army is too small.
We hear the militarists' pleas to increase the size of the army every day now. But why should our island need such a big army? See the conspiracy, Tropico. They want to oppress our peaceful rebel movement and stop our raids on the pillars of El Presidente's power. Pick your side, Tropico. The evil generals or our friendly, peace-loving, factory-destroying brigade.
She always puts it in such nice terms. How could you ever disagree with her point of view? Even if she does have legitimate complaints, which I don't know because she never tells me really. Alright, 93 people. It's not bad. Alright, that's one more coffee farm. Let's put it over here. With another garage to link it up. I'm getting plenty of immigrants after all. Alright, now let's finish building the clinic, please. Alright, I've got plenty of money. Let's plonk down a few more hotels. And between each hotel I'll put a row of trees. That'll make the ecos a little bit happier. And it'll increase the beauty of the surrounding territory. A little bit, not much. Yeah, that should do.
Never fear, President is here.
Alright, let's get some humanitarian aid while I still can. And also activate the social
The
security.
Presidente has allowed a humanitarian aid camp on the island. The situation must truly be grave if our nation needs outside help to solve its problems. To lighten the mood, some optimistic music.
Now with both the clinic and the aid camp, my healthcare should probably skyrocket a bit. But at some point I really must invest in more tourism. Although we're not doing too bad. Alright. You become an excavation site. That is not connected to the road. How unfortunate. Come on. Alright. That's no way not in any real rush. Alright, let's get this going. Do I still have any educated people on the island? Yeah, 2. They should want to jump over to the clinic as soon as possible.
No me interesa.
Let's see. Skills. College education. Alright, so this guy definitely doesn't need to be here.
Muy
Let's see.
buenas. Buenos días.
You are high school educated and you
Excelencia.
are high school educated. Where'd the other one go?
No me interesa.
Some of things are a bit weird. Anyway, crime safety, of course. And I will tend to that as soon as I have a high school.
Some would blame this on petty crime, but I know that it is an act of the government troops. Still, if this was done by one of you, you'd better hope I'm not the one to catch you, you sneaky thieves.
Some people are demanding elections. Well, that might not be too good for me.
Today's news. Democracy is knocking on the door of El Presidente as the people of Tropico are demanding elections in the upcoming year. Will this be the end of El Presidente's tyrannical regime? Let the voice of the people be heard. We shall not fail. Adelante, compañeros.
What is it now?
Alright, finish building the high school. Finish building the church.
Are you a rebel?
And I don't need too many people working there. And I might as well get a few more college, high school workers to come in here. Let's see, I also don't need this to be at full capacity. Coup threats. Well. Alright, so I'll now just let my constructors finish building all this while I activate the literacy program. Also, is there anything I can do for the tourism? Not while I don't have any police on the field. Ah, it fits over here. Alright, so what are you building? Police station? Nothing.
Compañeros, there has been a recent development in our foreign policy. Apparently, the relations with the USSR are warming, and El Presidente is making a big turn left towards the bright red future. And while our Soviet friends paved the revolutionary road for us, now they are just a bunch of oligarchic bureaucrats who turn their backs on the perpetual struggle for freedom. Boycott any Russian caviar, and hey, Miguel, hands off that borscht.
Yeah. World economic turndown. Well, that's not good. Not that bad though. Oh, I'm doing all right. Let's have a speech. The religion will go up by itself. Let's see. Who doesn't like me very much? Let's give the capitalists a backup. And sufficient army, of course. I mean, now that I have some of the basic stuff built.
The importance of the upcoming elections has brought me before you. We are one step closer to our goals. Victory is almost upon us, but we must still push forward. Yes, there are problems. There will always be problems, especially in the current economic situation. The lack of priests, about which I hear so much these days, is one of them. And it will be resolved, as will all others, in time as the global economy stabilizes. Through my years of presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. Now is the time to show my respect to the capitalists, providing the wealth of Tropico. The development in the past years is obvious to all. Still, there are lots of things to be done. As part of my reform plan for my next mandate, I shall see to it that the size of our army is increased. Our minds are cold, our hearts are
What
hot,
do you
our
want?
victory
I'm busy ruling.
secure.
with that, I will see you all next time.